Should the Los Angeles Lakers break up their young core?
Sing that shit.
But before I hop right into it, I'd like to give a shout out to the sponsor of this video, SeatGeek. Now, I know you guys have already heard of this app, but if you haven't, I would highly recommend that you go check it out. SeatGeek is an app that takes all the confusion out of buying a ticket. Be it a game, concert, Broadway show, whatever the occasion may be, they got you. And they even give you a out of 10 score on each ticket to know if you're getting a good or a bad deal. Green good, red bad. And if you're still kind of iffy on it, if you use my promo code ModernHoops, you'll get $20 off your first purchase. And there will be a link to it in the description box below. And remember, if you use my promo code ModernHoops, you will get $20 off your first purchase. So go check them out. So the Lakers are planning on having a huge offseason this year. They got the young talent and the cap space to go after whatever free agent or player that they want to, be it a Kawhi, LeBron, Paul George, it does not matter. But they're not only capable of signing one max contract player, they have enough money to take on two max contract players. But should the Lakers break up their young core of Ingram, Kuzma, Lonzo, Julius Randle, and Josh Hart to go after these max contract players? Don't get me wrong, Paul George, LeBron, and Kawhi are all phenomenal players, but I don't understand why so many people seem to underestimate how good the Lakers' young core actually is. They're right there with teams like the Celtics and the 76ers. And just looking at their stats this past season, Brandon Ingram averaged more points and assists than Paul George did in his second season, and even shot better from the three and from the field. And he's only getting better. He's made a huge jump in almost every stat category from his rookie season. Kyle Kuzma in his first season in the NBA averaged 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists, showing the potential of a superstar in the NBA. And you also had Lonzo Ball, who had a great rookie season as well, averaged 10 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. But the only downside was his shooting, which wasn't so great whatsoever. But once again, it was his rookie season, and there are a lot of NBA stars and even superstars that didn't shoot well at all in their rookie season, but they got better as their careers went on. And I believe Lonzo will be a better shooter. Once again, it was his rookie season. But then you also had Julius Randle, who kind of had a resurgence / breakout season, putting up 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists, and seems to get better each and every single year. And last but not least, you also had Josh Hart, who had an extremely underrated rookie season. He didn't put up any eye-popping numbers, as he only averaged 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist, but when given the opportunity, he has produced, as in the final month of the season, he was putting up 17 points per game. And not to mention, he's a great defender and a great shooter, as he shot almost 40% from the 3 and 47% from the field. So this young core is only getting better each and every single year, and they were in playoff contentions, but they had to deal with some injuries to some of their key guys like Ingram, who only played 59 games, and Lonzo, who only played 52 games. Now, I think if this team was able to stay healthy consistently, they would have been in the playoffs, or they would have at least been close. So all this team really needs is time and development, and they have a great young core that's just really underrated. And not to mention, they have a lot of those players under contract for years to come. But don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they shouldn't go after these big name free agents, but I don't think the Lakers should trade away their young core, because news came out saying the Lakers could actually trade Ingram and Kuzma for Kawhi, and they could actually trade Lonzo in a sign and trade for LeBron James. But once again, personally, I don't think the Lakers should trade away their young core, because they have the potential to be the best young core in the NBA, and they're only getting better. But instead, I think the Lakers should do what the Celtics did by adding Gordon Hayward and trading for Kyrie Irving. Keep their young core, and instead of removing or trading away their young players, they should add to it. I think that would be the ideal situation. Let free agents come to you, so you don't have to give up any of your young pieces. By doing this, you're able to put yourself in title contention, not just now, but for years to come, just like the Celtics. Also, reports came out saying Kawhi would preferably want to play in LA. So if that's the case, why not just wait till Kawhi is a free agent? Once again, I think this would be the ideal situation. Not only can you add guys like Paul George, LeBron, and Kawhi, but you also get to keep your young core of Ingram, Kuzma, Lonzo, and maybe Julius Randle. Also, I know that LeBron, Paul George, and Kawhi, and Kuzma, and Ingram, and Julius Randle all play the same position, and that is another problem. I don't think the Lakers should go after 3 players that play the same position. They should look into trying to get a center like Clint Capella and add 2 front court players in either LeBron, Kawhi, or Paul George. Brandon Ingram or Kyle Kuzma would probably have to come off the bench, but I could see one of them playing the shooting guard position, which isn't a bad idea. You'll have a nice rotation with young guys coming off the bench, and you'll have the ability to do a lot of switching. The only player that the Lakers might not keep is Julius Randle due to money reasons and lack of minutes. But overall, I think the Lakers should keep their young core intact. Just do like the Celtics and add guys without having to take all their young players away, because personally I think this Lakers young core still has a lot of potential, and just adding guys and keeping the core intact is just a great ideal situation. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Once again, the only player I could see them losing is Julius Randle, which sucks, but as long as they keep most of their young core intact together, once again, I think that would be the ideal situation. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. But with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, share, subscribe for more NBA content. And with that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you all later. Peace.